Hello friends, it's me, Chinmoy. Let's peep into the emotions of a micro love story that lasted for only 24 hours, but arrived at immortality. 6:45 a.m. Please let me come with you. I am already late for the interview. Sorry, ma'am. I don't know you. And even if I knew, it would be a tough job for me to double in the bike. As Duke was trying to ignore the request, a side glimpse of the lady caught his attraction. He forgot the fact that he was stopped in the mid of his ride on the boulevard and stared at the beauty. Duke was never attracted to anybody in such a way. Besides, she was an unfamiliar personality. Hello, mister. Are you listening to me? And if you ended guessing what to do, can we start? Duke gave a confusing smile and nodded, the head indicating a yes. 7:08. The journey started and Duke expected some communication from the other side as he rode. He made up his mind to reach the destined place on time, still and on. Why I'm so wide awake about the lady's schedule, I too have to reach my workplace on time. She is beautiful, I do admit, but does it mean I'll waste my time for every beautiful girl? I even don't know her name. 7:45 a.m. A series of thoughts gushed inside his core, but Duke preferred to keep on riding. A wild wind surrounded his entire being, and he could feel his heart beat faster than ever before. Hello? It's not prohibited to talk amongst strangers. As you preferred not to open your mouth, let me start the conversation. Myself is Debelina Oberoi, but you can call me Lena. 8:10 a.m. Duke suddenly braked the bike, unprepared for the sudden prattle. He never imagined talking with the lady on his bike. Though he felt he fell in love with her at the first sight, he too consoled himself that her beauty may be the prime factor in the arousal of the feeling. It may not be love, but it may be too. Is everything okay? Why have you braked suddenly? As Lena was about to continue the unfinished communication, a phone call on her side diverted her mood. Sorry, mister. Our interview is postponed to Monday next. I will have to leave now. By the way, I haven't asked your name yet. I don't know why you seemed a special person to me. You didn't even try to talk with me, though we are on the bike for more than an hour. I felt much secure with you, though you are a stranger. Lena's words gave courage to Duke to put forward his words. He doesn't know what he's going to start will leave what kind of impression on Lena, but he preferred to go with his heart rather than going with his brain. I am Duke. To make a short and straightforward effort, I would like to let you know I can take 2 days leave in a month from my work. Some feelings don't need much explanation to be appreciated. Besides, when the same beats become the heart's rhythm, it becomes easier. So, Mr. Duke, you want me to join in your one-day leave as your first date? Didn't imagine Mr. Serious Sam to be so romantic. 8:30 a.m. The bike took a U-turn, though its rider doesn't know where the ride will take them to. Love sometimes happens at the first sight. Duke read it in some books and watched a few movies, but he never agreed with such a foolish concept. The bike stopped near a tea stall on the hillside. 9:15 a.m. Lena, this is a very beautiful place far away from the hustle-bustle of city life. Would you mind if I invite you to have a cup of coffee with a blend of some homemade cookies? With head slightly bowed and inviting hands, Duke opened the door of the countryside hotel, showing his courtesy. Ladies first, ma'am. Both of them burst out in big laughter. Invitation accepted, Mr. E. Duke. With these words, Lena put her left hand in Duke's right hand, pulled it softly, and rolled around her waist. With a satisfactory smile, she looked at his eyes. We can enter now, and Mr. Duke, hoping for a strong cup of coffee as the beginning of our first meet. They had a long talk starting from Hollywood to politics, the latest news to foolish stories, how the time rolled. They couldn't even count. 11:45 a.m. 2 more cups of coffee, please. The waiter approached the table with a smile. Sir, would you mind if I suggest you something? You have taken more than 7 cups of coffee each. Why don't you enjoy a ride in the ropeway on the backside of our restaurant to the next hill? By the time you return, if you say we can arrange a special meal for you, it's just a suggestion. The choice is yours. Duke looked at Lena, waiting for a positive response. Lena, with a mischievous smile and eyes temporarily heading towards the sky, gave a great pause. Finally, the wait was over. Okay, done. We have lots more to talk about. Why not it be in the ropeway? It would be an adventurous trip. The waiter guided the couple first towards the counter, and after making them ready with the helmets on, guided towards the ropeway. 12:20. Okay, sir, enjoy the ride. It'll take almost 2 hours for you to return. I'll be in your contact. You can have your lunch then. The ride started, and Duke found himself lacking in words. After all, it was their first date. Somebody have to connect with the halted communication once again. Lena, I don't think it's the proper place and proper time, but I've to loosen the huge bundle of load I am carrying from the morning. Lena chuckled at the confusion on his face. She understood. She has to take the lead, or else the beautiful moment will not stand. My dear Duke, as it is always said, ladies first, but this time, gents first. Take your time. By the way, an aerial propose amidst people will not be bad. Meanwhile, let's enjoy the ride. The wild breeze entering the cabin of the aerial tram of the ropeway was the only vibration amidst silence. Duke felt the co-passengers staring at them. He was still not able to calculate the thoughts surrounding his mind. Lena, it's true you are a beautiful lady, an exotic beauty I've never seen before. Your beauty did attract me at the first sight. I couldn't say a no when you asked for a lift on the very morning, though I had to go to my work. I don't know why your reaching for the interview became more important for me. I took a leave from my today's work, planned to dedicate the entire day for you. Why? Lena, why? It can never happen so soon, but it did happen. Will you believe if I say I've been loving you since the time we met first? Please do accept my proposal. Lena, I love you. Sometimes one's innocence attracts everybody to him, and Lena has no option rejecting the proposal. She never thought, that day will be a great day for her. I've seen many guys running after me. I too know, my beauty sometimes becomes a curse. But you know, Duke, there is historical evidence. Beautiful ladies are arrogant and adamant. But when they love someone, nothing in the universe can take her away from her love. The entire ropeway cabin was filled with the sound of claps as the newly shaped sweet couple kissed each other. The journey continued amidst aerial views of hallucinatory scenic beauty. 2:45. Welcome back, sir. Hope your unfinished talk finally came out with a fruitful conclusion. By the way, your meal is ready. The waiter greeted them with the same warm, welcoming smile once again. Time seemed to halt for the two. It seemed their talk will never end. Lena, these hotel staffs are very professional. How they provided a comfortable zone for our feelings to be reflected. Had they thought only of making money, our first meet would never have been successful. Duke, you have been very emotional. It is clear to me in almost half a day. Always try to be practical. Who knows what tomorrow holds for us? Duke found himself unprepared for Lena's words. 3:30 p.m. What do you mean, Lena? What do you mean? Today was our first date. I'll try my best to give an agreeable appearance to our relation. We have to go now. I've to drop you first, and then head towards home. And thus, a new relation emerged between two strangers. The homecoming ride started, and unaware of what destiny holds for them, the couple started their journey. 5:10 p.m. Meanwhile, in a different ethereal plane. Why are you looking at the time from the very beginning of the day? Enjoy the emotions these humans are sharing. They are great. How they build relations with each other, how they keep their promises, it's worth mentioning. They can't see us, but we can see them. No. We are destroying angels. Their time is over. Duke will not see the tomorrow morning. His trial will soon start. Just because Lena's life energy is attached with Duke, he is gaining the force of life. 6:45 p.m. As the two invisible destroying angels were busy in their arguments, a loud banging sound from the other end vibrated the entire valley. Time seemed to flow very fast. The long day took a different look. Lena, where are you? Please, Lena, come to me. Duke sprang up from his place and saw himself surrounded by nurses and doctors. Where is Lena? Where is Lena? Please, doctor, please. Bring my Lena back to me. Where is she? Duke shouted like anything and became unconscious once again. But you know, Duke, there is historical evidence. Beautiful ladies are arrogant and adamant. But when they love someone, nothing in the universe can take her away from her love. Do you remember, Duke? I kept my promise. Didn't realize that I was a guest for a day. I'll be always with you. Your love will always keep my love alive. No, Lena, no. You can't go. Please don't leave me alone. You'll never find a lover like me. Lena, please don't leave me alone. The doctors and nurses rushed to him at the sudden outburst. What is the time now, doctor? It's 6:45 a.m. Don't worry, gentlemen. You are safe now. But sorry, we couldn't save the lady who brought you here. But I wondered how, with lots of injuries, she managed to ride the damaged bike with you on her back. Tears rolled down his cheeks when Duke learned about his savior, an incomparable lover, Lena.